Going to take a closer look at this with Bhadran Nair in New Delhi. He's a senior journalist at India Science Journal. Good to have you on this program. Now, in India, attacks on minorities and this kind of hate speech does seem to have grown quite a bit in the few years, many blaming it on Narendra Modi's government and Hindu nationalism that he appears to be promoting. Is this the reason, or are there other factors that we have to take into account?
Yes, to some extent you are correct, Yasini. Basically, these kinds of religious attacks have increased during the past several years. I won't say it is directly promoted by the Hindu nationalist ruling BJP or anyone in the government, but there are several other fringe groups in the Hindu pantheon. They take it a belligerent stand, as what has happened in Haridwar, which is the foothills of the Himalaya in Uttarakhand state. Last week, some of these religious leaders called what you call a Dharam Sansad, or religious parliament, where they made these speeches, which hate speeches, for cleansing or retaliating against Muslims, which unfortunately should not have happened. Majority of Indians, they do not want to have any kinds of religious clashes in the country. Even several prominent people, including former chief army leaders, they have come out openly and condemned this and wanted the government to take action. Unfortunately, the Uttarakhand government, they have not registered any case against any of these prominent persons, except one person who recently converted from Muslim to Hindu. His name was Wasim Rizvi, who changed to Hindu as a Jitendra Narayan Tyagi. Only one person has been charged, but he is not even arrested. But there are other leaders who stood by their statement even later. Media have already been reporting that these people, when they were asked later, they said, yes, we stand by what we have said. But the government has not taken any action,
So, Bhadran, what do you make then of the timing of all of this, considering that next year in that particular state, as well as in the state of Uttar Pradesh, there are going to be elections? Is this a coincidence, or does it all have to also do with elections coming up next year?
It is a sad coincidence, basically. The election is going to take place in 5 states in India. And 2 are in Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand, which are ruled by the Hindu nationalist BJP, which is ruling the center, the union government. And these leaders, many of these leaders who made these hate speeches, are known to be very close to the chiefs of these 2 states, the Uttarakhand chief minister and the Uttar Pradesh chief minister. They are very close to them, and perhaps that is the reason why they are not taking any action against these people. Perhaps the governments there believe that any action to these leaders would antagonize the majority community, which may go against them in the elections. And there have been several incidents in the past. Basically, earlier in the month, there was some tension in Mathura, a religious center 160 kilometers south of the national capital. There was some tension there, and some Hindu fringe groups, they wanted to construct a temple there for Sri Lord Krishna, whom the Hindus believe was born in Mathura, a place there south of New Delhi.
It's going to be interesting to see how all of this plays out. Bhadran Nair, live to us there from New Delhi. Thank you so much.